Chapter 37. Plans for the Future. Andrew broke down. For several days, he hardly knew what he was doing. Denny spent several hours with him each day, but Andrew did not seem to know he was there. He went to Christine's funeral with Denny, and then spent the rest of the day drinking. Walking from room to room with an unsteady step, he shouted at himself, "You're to blame for her death. This is a punishment for your crimes. You tried to make money, and that was a crime. Now God is punishing you." He crept upstairs, paused, and then went into Christine's bedroom. It was silent, cold, and empty. On a table lay her handbag. He picked it up, held it against his face, and then, with a trembling hand, opened it. Inside, he found an old photograph of himself and the little notes that his grateful patients at Aberalour had sent him with their Christmas presents. She had kept them for all those years. He fell onto his knees by the bed and cried. Denny did not attempt to stop him from drinking. As Dr. Lowry was already attending to the practice, and there was therefore no need for Andrew to work, Denny thought it wise to leave him alone for the moment. But after about a week, Denny took action. "We're going away," he said simply. Andrew did not argue, did not even ask where they were going. In silence, he watched Denny pack a bag for him. An hour later, they were in the train, travelling to Wales. They went to stay at a lonely village by a beautiful river in the mountains. "I used to come here to fish. I think that this place should suit us," said Denny, when they arrived at their small but comfortable hotel. The next morning, Denny took Andrew for a walk. It was a nice, fine day, but Andrew, tired after a sleepless night, wanted to turn back when they had not walked more than a few kilometres. But Denny was firm. He made Andrew walk 12 kilometres, and on the next day he increased the distance to 15. By the end of the week, they were walking 20 kilometres a day. They did not speak during their walks. At first, Andrew did not notice the beauty of the country, but gradually he began to enjoy the woods and rivers and mountains. The exercise and fresh air made him feel better. He began to eat and to sleep well. He even began to talk again. At first, he made only an occasional remark. Then, one day, he asked Denny to tell him his news. Denny had been waiting for this moment. "Hope and I are both free men now. We've both given up our posts," he told Andrew. Andrew's face lit up. "Given up? Then this means that we—" Denny smiled. "I shall be fit to work again very soon," Andrew said. That evening, Denny and he looked at a map and made a list of possible towns in which to start their new practice. A few days later, to Andrew's surprise, Hope arrived to join in the discussions. He made his usual jokes, and Andrew actually laughed. "Of course," said Denny, "we are all completely crazy. We haven't much money, and we shall probably quarrel. But somehow—" "We shall probably murder each other," said Hope, rising and stretching himself. Hope left the next morning. After breakfast, Andrew went for a walk by himself. It was good to feel fit again. He was looking forward to working with Denny and Hope. Yes, he really wanted to work again. When he returned at 11 o'clock, he found 2 letters waiting for him. He sat beside Denny, who was reading the newspaper, and opened them. One letter was from Mary Boland. She sent him her sympathy over Christine's death, told him that she herself was quite well again, and thanked him for everything that he had done for her. Smiling, Andrew put down her letter and read the other one. At once, the smile left his face. He turned white. For a minute, he sat quite still, looking at the letter. "Denny," he said in a quiet voice, "read this."